Across the arid plains of southern Peru, etched into the desert floor lies one of humanity's greatest enigmas: giant figures of animals, intricate geometric patterns, and impossibly straight lines stretch for miles, visible only from the sky. These are the Nazca lines, a silent testament to a lost civilization and a mystery that has baffled scientists and dreamers for nearly a century. Who created them, and for what purpose? Join us as we journey into the heart of the desert to unravel the secrets of the Nazca lines. The Nazca Desert is one of the driest places on Earth. A desolate, sun-scorched landscape of rock and sand, it seems an unlikely canvas for monumental art. Yet, it's this very climate that has preserved these delicate drawings for nearly 2,000 years. For centuries, the local people knew of strange lines in the ground, but their true scale remained hidden. It wasn't until the 1920s, with the advent of commercial air travel over Peru, that pilots began reporting sightings of enormous figures and patterns that were invisible from the ground. The world was stunned. The Nazca lines had been discovered. American historian Paul Kosak, who flew over the lines in 1941, famously called them the largest astronomy book in the world. He, along with German mathematician Maria Reich, dedicated their lives to studying and preserving these geoglyphs. Reich, known as the Lady of the Lines, spent decades meticulously mapping, cleaning, and protecting the figures, living in a small hut in the desert. Her tireless work brought the Nazca lines to global attention and was instrumental in their designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. The sheer variety of the Nazca lines is breathtaking. There are over 800 straight lines, some stretching over 30 miles with incredible precision. There are also more than 300 geometric designs, including massive trapezoids, rectangles, and spirals. But the most famous are the biomorphs, the figures of living creatures: a hummingbird with a wingspan of over 300 feet, a spider perfectly rendered, measuring 150 feet. There's a monkey with a swirling tail, a condor, a lizard sliced into by the Pan American Highway, and even a figure that some call the astronaut, a humanoid shape on a hillside. These aren't random doodles, they are carefully planned and executed works of art on a colossal scale. So, how did a pre-Inca culture, without modern technology or aerial perspective, create such massive and precise designs? The method itself is surprisingly simple. The Nazca people created the lines by removing the reddish-brown, iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the desert. This exposed the lighter-colored earth underneath, creating a stark contrast. The shallow trenches are typically only 4 to 6 inches deep. The dry, windless climate has done the rest, preserving them for millennia. But while the how is understood, the why remains the ultimate question. The creators could never have seen their own work in its entirety. This has led to a flood of theories, from the scientific to the fantastical. One of the earliest and most prominent theories, championed by Kosak and Reich, is that the lines served as a massive astronomical calendar. They proposed that many of the lines align with the rising and setting of the sun, moon, and important stars during solstices and equinoxes. This celestial observatory could have helped the Nazca people track seasons, crucial for timing their agricultural activities in such a challenging environment. While some alignments have been confirmed, subsequent studies have found that many lines don't correspond to any known astronomical phenomena, suggesting this is only part of the story. Another powerful theory centers on water and ritual. The Nazca civilization thrived in an extremely arid region where water was life. Archaeologists have noted that many of the lines and geometric shapes seem to point towards or connect with sources of water, like underground aqueducts known as perquillos. Could the lines have been ceremonial pathways walked during rituals to petition the gods for rain? Some researchers believe the animal figures represent deities or spirits associated with water and fertility. The hummingbird, for instance, appears in the desert just before the rains. Walking these sacred paths could have been a form of prayer, a spiritual pilgrimage etched into the very earth. A related idea suggests the lines were part of a larger ritual landscape. Archaeologists have found small mounds of rock, broken pottery, and other offerings at the intersections of lines and at the edges of the figures. This physical evidence points to the lines being active sites of ceremony. Imagine entire communities gathering, walking the paths in procession, chanting, and making offerings to their mountain and sky gods. The figures themselves might not have been meant for human eyes at all, but as offerings to the divine beings looking down from above. This theory combines the astronomical and water-based ideas, painting a picture of a complex belief system where the earth and sky were intrinsically linked. Of course, a mystery of this magnitude attracts more fringe theories. The most famous, popularized by Erich von Däniken's book Chariots of the Gods, is that the Nazca lines are runways for alien spacecraft. The idea is that ancient astronauts visited Earth, and the Nazca people created the lines to guide them or honor them. While this idea has captured the public imagination, it lacks any scientific evidence. There are no signs of scorching, compaction, or unusual materials you would expect from a landing strip. Archaeologists overwhelmingly agree that the lines are the work of the indigenous Nazca people, a testament to their ingenuity, not extraterrestrial intervention. So, where does that leave us today? Modern research continues to peel back the layers of the mystery. Using drones, satellite imagery, and ground-penetrating radar, scientists are discovering hundreds of new, smaller, and fainter lines every year, many belonging to the even earlier Procas culture. These new finds suggest the tradition of drawing on the desert floor is far older and more widespread than previously thought. Each new line, each new figure, adds another piece to the puzzle, but a complete picture remains elusive. The Nazca lines are more than just drawings in the sand. They are a profound connection to a lost world, a culture that found a way to speak across millennia. They reflect a deep understanding of their environment, a complex spiritual life, and an artistic ambition that defies comprehension. Perhaps the true purpose wasn't one single thing, but a combination of all these theories: a calendar, a map to water, a place of ritual, and a message to the gods. The enduring mystery is what makes them so compelling. They remind us that there are still secrets hidden within our world, waiting to be understood, etched into the earth itself. The people of Nazca may be gone, but their questions and their magnificent legacy remain. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more mysteries from our ancient world.